Of course, I got the iPhone for the notes. But hello, welcome back to my channel. So crazy saying. Anyway, this episode is called The Pivot, okay? Falling together while everything falls apart. Alright, so through my plethora of friendships, I have been blessed with these eureka moments, okay? And one of those would be when one of my friends at the time asked me, do you know you're the golden retriever and not the black cat? This blew me, okay? This really shook the table for me, okay? Because being someone that has had to exude black cat energy, I started to think that's how I naturally was. That was not the case at all. I'm naturally very bubbly, very friendly, very, like, I walk very lightly, like very whimsical. Like, I know that's like a hot word, a buzzword right now, but literally that is me. So her saying that at the time kind of like finally stuck in, like, oh, reminder, girl, you actually like being real whimsical and free and just hiking and just doing stuff, me and woman nature and all that good stuff. Like the whole strong black woman. I have dethroned myself from that title a long time ago, okay? So this video is about the imposter syndrome, really, that keeps me or kept me from posting, because we're going to speak into existence that this is one of many, okay? One of many posts. And how I'm overcoming it, clearly, by getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Is that something that I've had to do in general, honestly? Getting uncomfortable is something that, as an adult, it happens whether you want to do it or not. So you literally have to get comfortable with it. It's getting comfortable with the unknown, but also having a consistent routine, for me personally, that helps me deal with the unknown on a more routine basis. Like, at least like my regular life is pretty routine. So if anything gets thrown into the regular loop, okay, at least I planned ahead for everything else to go smoothly, and I can handle this one thing on the side. Excuse me. So the next thing, or the next point, these are all from like reflections that I've watched, like either or listened to, like podcasts I've listened to while I'm at work or while I'm driving or while I'm getting ready. So these are like, I'll tag the YouTube videos that I listen to for most of these reflections in the description below. And let me see here. So the misunderstanding versus willful ignorance. The reflection on women staying with men they don't respect. So me personally, I know this one a little intimately, but it was, I should have put the YouTube video on here. I should have put the YouTube video on here. I can't remember, what was this from? It was from, I think, Queenie's video, probably reflecting on the Temptation Island, the most recent season. And it was with, was it Cheyenne and Jack? Don't get me lying, but I'm gonna put it in the description, so watch the video. But she was hoping for Jack's potential to become reality, not really banking on the fact, or not even thinking or reflecting on the fact that her view of his potential was just that, her view of it. That's not to say that was ever Jack's goal, that was ever Jack's intention to become. And so she's holding Jack to this standard that she had in her head, that of course he can achieve this. If I was him, I could do this. Well, like her, like I, like most of us, potential that men have is different especially if we imagine it, if we were to have it, and how we would execute their potential, and especially with the goals that they say that they want to accomplish. One thing I have learned, not only from men, but from people in general, people just be filling space. They just be talking. They just be trying to just fill the air with words. Because half the time they don't mean what they say they're gonna do. And I'm not saying that I mean everything that I say that I'm gonna do, but if I change my mind or if something changes, I'm gonna let you know. Especially if I give a damn. If I give a damn, I'm gonna definitely let you know. But that core principle is not across the board. So I say that to reflect back to my first topic that I said about women staying with someone that they don't respect. But that's in general, honestly. Men staying with women that they don't respect, and women staying with men that they don't respect. It just doesn't work out. Because if you expect someone to reach a goal that you have set for them in your head, sounds a little crazy. I know, okay? I was there. Okay, I was there. I'm not saying that I have fully healed, but healing, okay? The first step is being aware. Amen? Amen. Next. When someone tries to misunderstand you, it's often a tool to avoid accountability. Another thing that I have gathered through reflections, also tagged below of what they're from, but is the idea of, I saw this TikTok video. It was like, I'm trying to figure out, has everyone around you just been ignoring this, or are you dense? Like, somebody let me know. Has anybody been letting this person, has everybody been letting this person slide? Or are you just choosing to do this consistently? And that is something that I am honestly learning, that people are choosing to do it majority of the time. In my personal experience, people are choosing to just ignore and just move forward. My personal delusion is that the world's not falling apart. That's my personal delusion. Everybody else's personal delusion is that they're not a shitty person and that they don't have anything to reflect on. We can't relate. We can't relate. We can't. We literally can't. So there's that on that. What else? Another reflection I had from this past week is the pit you fall into in your next reflection, or let's say, the pit you fall into in your next relationship is often built by the previous one that wasn't filled. So many people move on, men and women move on before they fully even reflected on what they did in their past relationship that caused it to end. Because, yes, that person did whatever they did. Trust me. I know. Personal experience, okay? They did what they did. But there's a scale. There is a scale. There's a scale. There's a scale. There's a scale. So, is that scale, you've acknowledged the hurt of them doing whatever they did. But now that that part is off the scale, it is now unbalanced. Because there is a part that is sitting there that you have not acknowledged, that you have done in that relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic, blessed be, either or, you have to acknowledge what you contributed to the end of that relationship. Whether you're going to go back, whether you're going to talk about it, whether whatever. Okay? Whatever. You ain't gotta talk to them folks again. But you have to acknowledge what you contributed to the downfall of that situation. Because it's growth. It's all about growth. That's the name of the game, baby. That's the name of the game. Boom, boom, boom. That's literally the name of the game. Growth. You have to, and if you don't play the game, the game's gonna play. Yep. Okay. So you either grab that 200 and pass go, or Pass go. You know what I mean? Anyway, next reflection from the week. So personal reflection. Bodie, with his library situation, he was able to check out a library book. He's reading the Magic Tree House. My buddy is my kindergartner. He's reading the Magic Tree House series, and he grabbed I only know the number because he said it 37 times. 37. That's the number of the book that he has. And I had to take a second because I noticed that I hadn't seen this book in about a month. I'm not even gonna hold you. A month. It was in the middle of my head. Clearly, since I thought about it, middle, not the back. You know what I mean? So since it was in the middle, I had made a note on my little Notion, like, where's the library book? And after spring break, I think on Monday, he came back. Was like, oh my God, my library book. Brother, you didn't even know it was lost, did you? Mm-hmm. So I was like, no more library books immediately. Shut it down immediately. So then I reflected on it. Well, the goal is for the boy to read. Don't want to, deter that by any means. So I went back to him and I was like, you know what? We're just going to keep the library book at home. Okay? You get the library book, you check it out. You don't take it out anywhere else other than home. So if you misplace it, as long as at home. Okay? Just home. Okay? So if I find that book anywhere else other than home, that is where we're going to draw the line, brother. Okay. So yeah. So it's the idea of being in the moment, but also reflecting on the moments and then going back and being like, I kind of like did a bit much. Let me just not. But also hold you accountable for keeping track of this library book that you will have to pay for somehow, some way, if it is lost. But let's not pump the brakes on the reading train altogether, Okay? So yeah, that was that reflection, the personal one. What is next? So then I have on here the psychology of the sustainable productivity. That's so like paper essay. Let's see here. Instead of standard hacks, focus on the science behind high performance and mental health. So that kind of, I guess, leads me into how I can reflect on my parenting in real time, because it wasn't something that I reflected on like 3 or 4 days later. No, this was same day. And of course, he had already been went to sleep for his bedtime or whatever. However, in the morning, I updated him on the new library book policy, and we went ahead. So creating balance was the pivot in my life, honestly. And how did I do that? It honestly happened one step at a time, and then it just started trickling into everything. The whole here, you know what? I'll give you this one, and I'll move on, because I don't really want to do the whole you should do this, because find what works for you. Find what works for you, okay? But the whole put it back where it belongs when you get done with it. Start there. When you follow through with the little things, your brain will begin to hold you to a standard of you follow through. So why would you not be able to follow through with X, Y, and Z? Maybe that's the gym. That's your thing. Maybe that's changing your parenting skills or habits or whatever. Who knows? Start with putting things back when you get done with it. Let me know how that goes. Okay. So next, leaving hometown mentality. Let me see here. I guess let's see. So there's a reflection that I have referring to the Emma. She's the Kardashian whisperer. That's what they called her on the internet when I looked her up, I think. And she was known for, I think, putting out the Good American line with Chloe. And she was talking about how she's a 3-hour mom. Yes, I'm a core memory mom. I remember that quote verbatim from the video that I watched of her on Breakfast Club, which I will put in the details below, of course. But I am a core memory mom. You remember that we had fun. You remember that I didn't play. No tomfoolery allowed, but baby, we had fun, okay? Good times were had, good memories were had. But baby, you ain't gonna get me out here stressing me out, thinking of a plan for morning, noon, and night every second of the day. Like she said, it's okay for your kids to be bored. That's where the independence is built. If they never get bored, and they never use that brain of theirs up there, how will they ever activate it? When will they activate it? You think it's going to be activated at school? Activated at home, okay? Activated at home. So, a good way to activate it at home, daily routines. Daily routines. I recently did a presentation at Atlanta, the Atlanta Research Conference. And it was about fostering daily routines and how it's fostering self-efficacy upon the ages of 5 to 7, because it's a very pivotal age of when they go from pre-K to kindergarten. Because I don't know about y'all, but pre-K to kindergarten, pre-K is very much play, emotional regulation, and, butterflies, sunshine. Kindergarten, they expect you to sit down somewhere, okay? And I don't know about y'all, but my kids, you have to have a reason for them to sit down somewhere. And if it's not a good one, they will politely sit down somewhere and, just wonder why. Like, why? Just why? I'm not going to say they're contesting it every step of the way. If there's a reason, please share it with them. Brody talks himself to sleep. So if you hear anything in the background, that is him. I'm recording this during their bedtime, like right after their bedtime routine. Anyway, so fast forward back to Emma. Yes, core memories. What else? Getting bored. The research conference. So daily routines. If you give them some goal and trust them to accomplish it, then they can build those same skills that putting that one thing back does for you. They can build those same skills knowing they can follow through for themselves. That daily routine that they're going to do every single morning, put it on a paper. Either have them draw it, write it, you write it, print it, Canva, do the whole 9, or I can have a little download thing below just to get you a little head start. But put it on there. I promise you, it will help you. First of all, you don't have to think about, oh, I need to tell them, da, da, da. You can just say, hey, the chart. What's next on the chart? You did XYZ. What's next? They'll go look. Then they can use their brain. That's the goal of this life. Using your whole brain. I don't care what they say. Oh, you only use 10%. Okay, where you gonna get all 10%. Every single drop. Okay? 10%. I want to use every single drop of it. I want my kids to use every single drop of it. Especially boys. Okay? I don't play. I don't play about my boys, and especially their education and using their whole brains at all times. So one that has really helped for me. That has really helped us. Daily routines, nightly routines, having a structure, knowing what to expect and what I expect out of them works every time, okay? Next reflection of the week. Also reflecting on that real quick. I'm gonna get her book. I want to get her book. I think it's for working moms. I think that's what I think. Don't quote me. I'm gonna have to get her book. But what was that? So getting out of your hometown, advice and mentality. I have that as a reflection as well, and kind of that ties into what she was saying about not being the mom that you see on social media, that you see around you. Getting away from social media, your hometown, is almost imperative for your growth, your development, and even your trajectory, okay? If you only see one thing, your brain is only gonna think one thing, okay? And if you have bigger dreams and goals than that, beautiful, love that. Be somewhere that it surrounds you. Go to it, because it's not gonna come to you. It wasn't gonna come to me, okay? I had a hometown. My high school was across from a farm, okay? My dreams and goals were not gonna come to me. I had to go to them. Granted, I didn't go too far, and I still, I ain't accomplished all my dreams just yet, but I went far enough, especially for college, about 4 hours away, and then now currently living about an hour away. I went far enough to get a little bit of growth, get a little bit of distance, get a little bit of space, get a little bit of learning who I am away from my family. It's worked out great. I do believe that's contributed to the mother that I am. Not saying that I don't think I would be a great mother in my hometown by any means, but I do believe that I'm able to have the freedom of figuring out what kind of mother I want to be without the eyes of my family and the mothers that they have been. With no positive or negative reflections on that, just I wanted to kind of step into my own lane and without getting into theirs, and this allowed me that. So get out of your hometown, get out of the social media bubble, get out of your phone bubble, get out of whatever bubble that you have, your comfort zone bubble, get out of it. Because your dreams and your goals aren't there, babe. They're not. They're not. Mine aren't exactly here either, but I'm going to continue to chase them because in a way of painting the journey along the way, chase them. Not like, you know what I mean? Like hustle, grind. Like, no, I've worked hard enough to get to a place where I can chase my dreams and goals comfortably and still sit here and talk to you and tell you to chase yours too. So do that. Next on the reflection list, so doing it scared. That's what we're going to close on today. The tip: success starts with doing it even when you don't want to or you don't know how to. Hold on. So, ending with doing it scared. Child, half the stuff that I've done, I ain't never done before. Ain't seen before. I've maybe read it before, but maybe never seen it in person. And I am a hands-on learner. So I've had to freeball a lot of things. And the faith that I've had in myself to just follow through has got me through a lot of situations, whether personal, professional, anything. I have not known how to, like I just spoke at like the conference I mentioned earlier. Maybe I YouTubed a presentation and what the vibe was, what was expected, what were the guidelines. I had to go look at maybe I researched my butt off, but just because I've never done it before doesn't mean I wasn't going to do it. I knew that if I wanted to do something following my current graduate program, I was going to have to get familiar with research and presenting it. This was great. Introduction, my third semester, about to wrap that up. Like, it is, I've never done it before. That doesn't mean I shouldn't do it. So I had a quick intermission. I got one that loved the fan on when he sleep, and one about to sleep in a row with the covers on saying, I don't want the fan on. Brother, well, I don't want you to die of a heat stroke either, so we can turn the fan off. We can solve this right now. Just please take the robe off, as I'm in one right now, but I'm not under a cover. Anyway, so to wrap this up, do it scared. Do it scared. Do it scared. Do it prepared. But do it scared, okay? There's no right answer to life. There's no right answer to, I don't know, just you figuring out your life and what you want out of it. I don't want the same thing that my grandmother wants. I don't want the same thing that my mother wants. I don't want the same thing my family wants. Like, I don't, just because I'm not them. And it's just that simple. It's not any type of, it doesn't have to be any type of negative anything. Just, you're on your own path. Find it. Plan it. Research it. Prepare for it. But do it. Whatever it is. Do it. I beg. You see me on here, I don't really like this YouTube thing. Baby, I'm not really trying to become the next motivational speaker. I'm not trying to become the next, I don't know, anything really. But I do understand how people react to a lot of things that I say and how people feel like I'm authentic and genuine and I mean. Because what do I love you for? Who's scared? Who? If it ain't God, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I want, anyway, so people feel that way. So I want to share it, and I want to. And I know there's so many other ladies and women and young women, especially, that don't have those conversations with their family just because they're not had or they're not open. Maybe let's have them. Let's have all the conversations. If you want to have some certain conversations, you know where to let me know at. Okay? So just to wrap this on up, what did it say? Okay, last question for you. Okay? Where are you falling together while your old life is falling apart? So where does it feel like something is falling out of your current life because it's old, but what feels like it's staying because it's a part of your new and improved? Okay? Okay, anyway, so that's the thing. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do post on Substack, so follow that and read that, comment on that, like that, subscribe that. Just interact however it works for you. If it's just a like here, a subscribe there, a notification, baby, we all got lives out here. If you want to just see me when you see me, I feel it. I understand. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I had no plan for this to be long. I'm gonna edit this and do some and then I shall see you hopefully next time. What does next time look like, baby? I don't know, but it looks like next time, okay? And I shall have some reflections to share then, and hopefully it'll probably be and you know what, I'm not gonna get your hopes up because I am a woman of my word, and I don't even want a lot of y'all like that. Cool, I just say, what got a lot of y'all for? Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your whatever the day, night, life. If I never see you again, if you never even click a video again, adios, amiga. Or amigo. You know what I'm saying? I don't exclude nobody. Or